Are you looking for an AI SEO writer for your website? Well, in this video, I'm going to go through some of the best tools that I've found so far. So first up, we have is ChatGPT. So this is really good. You know, it's got these different models here. The one that I use for writing for my website is the one called Canvas. I'll show you why now. So we'll just add a simple prompt here, write a blog post about tips for growing strawberries, right? And the cool thing is with this ChatGPT is it comes up with this, you know, it's called the Canvas, right? And you can just do so much with this, right? It's got on the left is got all what you can edit and add stuff here, right? And on the right is kind of like your content editor. You've got a few tools here and stuff like this. What I like most about this is this feature here. You can just select the text and ask ChatGPT to edit it. So this tool I use a lot for editing, right? So you just edit this in any way you want, right? You can say make it longer, you know, explain in more detail, explain more simple. Did you forget this thing? You know, whatever the text may need, I just do this, you know, with this tool, right? So you can also just enter. It's a little content editor. So really cool tool. You can also just like say, you know, change number 2 to something else, and it will just go through and change all of this to number 2.2, you know, or change this. Okay, in this case, it's a listicle, right? So we'd say change this to a normal blog post. Let's do that. So change to a regular blog post format. You can just do this, and then it will rewrite the whole thing. You know, you can be specific as well. You can say just change number 3. But in this case, it's just literally writing. You can see it's writing the whole thing as a normal blog post, right? I wouldn't use this for images because the images in this by OpenAI are way behind the other tools at the moment. The next tool I use a lot is Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Really good AI writer, probably one of the best writing tools out there right now, in my opinion. The standard of writing is getting better and better. To be honest, I've written more than 1,000 blog posts myself, and these tools were like they're good, you know, good writer, but like after all that practice, I thought I was a pretty good writer. But recently I've seen some blog posts by this model here, and I'm like, okay, this is as good, if not better, than the writing that I do. So something to think about, right? Let's just have a look at how this tool works as well. Unfortunately, I just don't have the Claude Sonnet here, so you know it's good here, but really it's good when you combine this with other tools, because this really isn't good enough in terms of SEO to actually rank on Google. So what I use is this tool called Journalist AI, right? I'll leave a link in the first comments down below to all these tools, right? You can check them out. But the cool thing about this one is it uses these models, right? And you can actually, you know, get everything done for you. So blogging is kind of like a workflow, right? You step 1, you know, do the table of contents, do the intro, you know, pick your first tool, you know, and this is cool because it actually does all of the different things that you need for a good blog post, you know, like outbound links, you know, you need to have this bolded. You can see it's much nicer, this type of blog post, right? It also adds images, right? And this is cool because it gives you your alt text. You know, all the things that you need to think about as a blogger have been thought about and added to this tool. You know, you can even just change the image here if you want. Just click that button there and it adds videos, right? So all super important things. I'm adding more and more videos to my blog posts now because for Google, it's super important that people stay on your blog posts for as long as they can, right? As long as they want, basically. You know, that's kind of the user satisfaction is super important to Google, similar to the way that YouTube, if you think about it, you've probably heard about YouTube retention, right? People need to stay on your video and not click away, right? So it's similar in this case to YouTube nowadays. So these basically are my AI SEO tools for writing for my websites, right? So really cool. I publish 2 or 3 blog posts every single day. I just have this habit of doing it, right? And now it's, you know, I have it done in 30 minutes because it can just select to my integration, right? It sends it off to my websites and I can just publish as is. Obviously, I like to edit a little bit, add my own little touches here and there. I recommend that for you. That's why it takes me 30 minutes every day. And my traffic just continues to grow all the time. And my SEO is great for getting extra traffic to my websites and all. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, just comment down below, or any other things you want to learn, check out this channel. I have tons and tons of videos about AI SEO for your business.